is a Bramble Jam podcast.
Today's Monday, August 17th, and you should take the day off.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, boy. That was a little much.
Oh, man, that hurt a little bit. I'm getting old.
People are starting to tune into the YouTube just to see the dance at the beginning of the episode, and they don't really care about the rest of it. They want the dance. Take the dance. Watch the dance. Take the dance.
Take the dance. How do you like that?
Yeah, but you don't want to take the dance off.
Take the dance off. No.
No, you have to
It's
dance.
a family show.
Yeah, we don't take the dance off. We also, it's not a dance off. You and I aren't competing. We both know we're the best. It's just about dancing because we're excited because guess what? You're not working today.
You're not working today, and if you are, you're doing it wrong.
Wrong.
You're taking the day off wrong. Taking the day off means taking the day off.
That's right.
Call your boss. Say, hey, I got to go. Now, today is it's a tricky day in the world in which we're living.
Yeah.
But we'll help you navigate it. We'll help you figure it out.
That doesn't mean you can't take the day off.
It doesn't mean, absolutely. And it doesn't mean that you can't celebrate the day.
In fact, you could argue that you should take every day off just from a standpoint of making sure that you're being COVID.
That's exactly right.
You're doing it the right way.
That's right.
Take the day off.
If you're, you just want to live.
You want to live.
You want to live by living. You know what I mean?
You want to let others live.
Exactly right. Hey, another week. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Another week, another chance to take the day off.
After a couple weeks at 5 a.m., I was like, okay, this is a fad and it'll be done. But apparently we're going to do this every day.
Yeah, and people are on board with it. People are digging it. So many good reviews.
We take the day off on holidays.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, because you don't need a reason to take the day.
Right. Christmas. What about Labor Day, though?
Yeah, you're already off of work on Labor Day. Why would you need us?
So do we not do an episode on Labor Day?
I don't think we do. Email us.
Email us. Let us know.
We're probably not doing one.
What was I going to say to you? Oh, the reviews so far.
Off the charts.
Off the charts. So many good reviews, and we're really thankful. If you're one of the people out there that have not left a review.
How dare you?
I am hurt on a personal level because I know many of the people that listen to this show, and I can also see the names of the people that leave the reviews. I'm not dumb. I can put two and two together. I know who hasn't left a review. And so
math is easy. And now that Apple Podcasts is open to everyone, even us Android users, there really is no excuse.
This is exactly right. Is that true?
I don't know if I can leave a review or not. I know that I can download Apple Podcasts. I refuse to.
You can download Apple Podcasts on your Android?
I think so.
Show me right now. Okay. Show me right now. And while you're doing that, I'll tell you guys about Bramble Jam Plus. This is the place that you can go to sign up to get all of our shows completely ad-free. We launched a new show last week. It's called Our Dad's Diary. And I think you guys are really going to like it. If you want something maybe a little more sentimental, our good friend Dan is the first episode. He does a great job. I'm going to be on it soon. And so lots of good things are going on there. Just dads telling stories, leaving diaries to their kids. And you can get that show and all of our shows ad-free in one central feed by going to BrambleJamPlus.com.
Ad-free. And also, if you have an Android phone, you cannot download Apple Podcasts, but you can go on a laptop and do it.
Do it right now.
No.
Hey, do you want to get to the
this
day
is
today?
Taking the day on at this point.
Yes. Do you guys want to get into the day? Why you guys should take the day off? Today is National Thrift Shop Day.
Thrift Shop Day.
Thrift Shop Day. I'm gonna pop some days.
Gonna got $20 in my pocket. I better take another day off. Take another day off.
We playing that. Dan, you last night. I was putting my kids to bed, and you came outside the house. You were knocking on the window.
I was knocking on the window?
Throwing rocks at the window.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is going on out there? So I do a little peek. I got the blackout curtains, so my kid will maybe sleep a little later. It doesn't always work.
But I do the same bit.
Yeah. Maybe if it's dark.
Yeah,
no,
so
stupid.
Maybe if I put them to bed later, they'll sleep later. I'm a dummy, dumb.
You put your kid to bed at 5.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. They're going to sleep till 6
That's
regardless.
right. It doesn't matter. 6:15, bake. It's up. They're ready to go.
Today, my kid woke up at yesterday. We recorded 5. I don't know. I'm up before my kid gets up. I go home after recording
We're
this.
in a tough spot at this point.
I go to home after
You go to home.
to spend a little time with my kid.
Yeah.
Woke up at 7:15. It was great. I imagine for my wife who got to sleep in. Not me though. 5 a.m.
Growth spurts. When the kids have the growth spurts, they sleep more, and it's wonderful.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah. Hey, thrift shop day. Is today, and you were throwing the rocks. I looked out the window. It was you, and I was like, dude, what's going on? It is Sunday night. What do you want? And you said tomorrow's thrift shop day.
Yeah, that's right.
And you're not going to believe how this day started. And I said, I know I'm not, because you're going to make it up. And you're like, no, I'm not going to make it up.
Brand.
And so I know. I'm sorry.
I am a certified history teacher by the state of South Carolina.
Yeah, well, you should leave the last part out, because that kind of negates the whole thing.
I'm a nationally certified advanced placement United States history test scorer.
Okay, that's more impressive. Do they ask on the AP test about the national?
You'd be surprised.
Yeah. Tell me about this day and how it kind of
started.
This all
harkens back to the great denim shortage of Philadelphia in 1906. Now, you're laughing, but when we run short on denim, things shut down. Denim really is the fabric that holds this country together.
I see what you did.
Can you imagine not being able to put your Wrangler jeans on every morning?
I cannot imagine that. No, that would be...
Well, in 1906, that's where we were. That was where we were. There was no denim to be found. The denim trees weren't producing denim.
Not again.
I know. And we didn't know what to do.
And so what happened?
In Philadelphia, the seamstresses, West Philadelphia, not born though, raised. The seamstresses, they came up with an alternative denim. And they began to use this alternative denim and sell them for very cheap. So the pants weren't nearly as stylish as Wrangler jeans are. And I can't tell you how, if they're good enough for Brett Favre, I think they're good enough for all of us. But these seamstresses, they saved the town and saved the nation by producing a cheaper fabric pants and selling it at a reduced price. And they became known as the thrifty seamstresses. That's what they... Yes. They were called the thrifty seamstresses. And so, denim was in such high demand that people couldn't afford it. And they said, no, I can't get the denim. I'm going to go down to the thrift shop and buy these pants instead. And that lasted us through the denim shortage. When denim came back, thrift shops became a place to where you could go and buy things for cheaper that may have been used or not as nice as the things that you would buy in a regular store. And Herbert Hoover loved it so much, he created National Denim Day 30 years later. True story.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't see that personally.
You don't.
I don't. But
denim trees, none of it.
No, none of it.
Wow.
But the good news is this, Dan. From what I'm gathering, the origin is a little bit iffy.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's because it's the denim shortage, Philadelphia.
How'd you find out though?
It's history. You just look it up. It's not hard.
From what
if you're listening right now, stop. Just pull the car over. Get your smartphone out, Android or Apple. You just Google denim shortage 1906. You'll find exactly what I'm talking about.
Thrift shops began to really promote summer sales. Mm-hmm. And August is in the summer, and right smack dab in the middle of it. And so what began to happen is there began to be an influx of people into these thrift stores because they were already low prices. They were even lower.
Okay.
Because of the summer sales and because of the popularity of thrift stores, especially during the summer, National Thrift Shop Day was coined, and it's been going on ever since.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
But I mean, it's possible.
So while this isn't sanctioned by the government, it is just incredibly important that you recognize the importance of thrift stores. Yes. And they probably have some sales. I don't know if they do right now because of COVID. Regardless, National Thrift Store Day is an important day.
Yeah.
And it's not a day to work. I can tell you that for sure.
It's not. My wife loves thrift stores. She loves them so much that when I sometimes I'm like, hey, babe, just go do something. Like just take some time away from the kids. Yeah. Just go. And she goes thrift shopping.
When I was in high school, all of my wardrobe came from thrift stores.
Yeah. It does not now.
Believe it or not. Well, you can't find this quality New York Yankees gear. And also a little bit smaller when I was in high school. Those sizes a little easier to come by, if you can believe it. Having said that,
You're getting close.
My favorite thrift store. Yeah, I'm bulking up. My favorite thrift store. I was actually bigger in high school, if you believe it. I was 350.
You were a whale.
Yeah. My favorite thrift store in high school was a place that had, I think it was Tuesdays was bag days. And they would hand you a bag at the door, and you, for $5, whatever you could fit in that bag, you could take home with you.
Wow.
For $5.
That's amazing.
And I made it count.
Yes.
And that was that's the only way I could afford a wardrobe. And also I really didn't, I wasn't super big into style, if you can believe it.
That's changed. That's changed.
Yeah, for sure.
So maybe you're asking yourself, in the day of COVID, how do I celebrate Thrift Shop Day? Maybe you're not comfortable going to a thrift shop yet, even with your mask on. What do I do? How do I celebrate? Well, the good news is there are some online thrift stores, kind of type of thing, where you can go and get things for cheap. And so here's what I would say: a very easy one, because most of us has a Facebook app on our phone.
Yeah.
Facebook Marketplace is its own form of a thrift shop because people are selling things for the cheap.
Yeah.
So go there today. You got to take the day off. Call the boss. Say, hey, I got to take the day off. I got to do some
applications.
Get on the app, and I want you to buy 3 things. I want you to buy something old, something borrowed. What is it?
Something new, something old, something borrowed, something blue.
I want you to buy all those things.
Old, new,
for
borrowed,
yourself.
blue.
Yes. There are some new things on the marketplace.
Yeah, Offer Up, the app.
Offer Up.
It's really good.
There's a Poshmark I have heard of before.
Sideline Swap.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sporting goods.
If you want to get a little, you can go Craigslist. No?
I mean, between COVID and just stalkers and killers, I don't know, man. It just seems dirty and dingy.
I do have 4 things that I would like to encourage you to do today.
4. You already did old, new, borrowed, blue.
Yes, no, but these are 4 things that I encourage you to do to celebrate this day.
1
is this. Find a hacky sack. The new ones are overpriced, but thrift stores are underpriced. 2,
while you can, get some denim. The next shortage could be around the corner. You don't know. I don't know. Get your hands on that denim right now.
3, Frankfurt D. Wright wrote a book in the 1970s called Never Stop Believing in All the Things You Believe in. That book, they only printed 10 copies. They spread them throughout thrift stores around the United States. Word has it, 3 are still available. Find one.
2 words, Richard Simmons. You're going to find a workout tape by Richard Simmons. You're going to get yourself in shape. Take the day off and get in shape. You can do it one day if you got a Richard Simmons tape. Believe Brand.
Think about all the things, though, that
Did we just turn it into National Scavenger Hunt Day a little bit?
No. Think about all the things that you can do with Thrift Store Day. You can redecorate your whole house for cheap.
Yeah.
Give yourself a budget. I'm gonna spend $100.
I've only got $20 in my pocket.
That's exactly right. I got $20 in my pocket. I'm gonna go to the thrift store. I'm gonna redecorate my whole house for this amount. Don't go. You could do the dress for less, like Dan did. You can expand your library. All sorts of old books, like Frankfurt D. Wright's.
Yeah, Frankfurt D. Wright.
That you can find. All sorts of fun things.
Is that like a D period or D apostrophe, like Frankfurt D. Wright?
It is a DEE.
Frankfurt D. Wright.
Right.
Okay, got it.
Yep. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we do have our question of the day, which is, what's the best thrift store find you ever found? We'll get to that in just a moment. Before we do, let's break it up. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Back and better than ever.
That's exactly right. Hey, today's question of the day is brought to you by thrift stores nationwide. Thank you, thrift stores nationwide.
Thrift Shores?
Yes.
Yeah, that's on the beach. They put them right, everything on the beach.
Nice.
Thrift Shores.
What is the best thrift store find you ever have found? Dan, does anything come to mind?
I'm going to have to think about that. I don't know. Do you have one off the top of your head?
I found a really nice tweed jacket coat.
I don't think so.
No, it was really nice. It was like a nice sky blue color.
I tell you what, I do have one. We used to work together, and we created something where we worked when we were teachers called Hawaiian Shirt Wednesday.
You want to know what's incredible about you bringing this up? The other day, I went through all my likes on Twitter because I'm just like, what have I liked over the years? And that's why I replied to your Movie Pass.
It was weird.
Yeah. But I also discovered quite a few Hawaiian Shirt Wednesday.
That's right.
Pictures.
We decided that as professional teachers, every Wednesday, to break up the monotony of the week, we would all wear Hawaiian shirts. It was a thing we did, and so we came to work in Hawaiian shirts, our bosses. And then when I was the boss, we all let ourselves get away with it, I guess. And we used to go to thrift stores to purchase said Hawaiian shirts.
I imagine they have them on the shores.
I didn't want to pay $25 for a Hawaiian shirt, and I found some bangers Hawaiian shirts at thrift stores during that time in my life. So that's what I'm going to go with.
Yeah, I love that. Hey, we asked you guys out there, and here are some of the answers that we got. Colleen, I love this one. This is what thrift stores are all about. She found a nice pair of jeans that usually and unnecessarily cost $298. She found that same pair of jeans for $3.99.
Wow.
$3.99, people.
$3.
Are you kidding me?
Come on.
Unbelievable.
Erin Shea said she found a pair of jeans that magically fit all of her friends, and they shared them during the summers when they were traveling. That sounds eerily familiar, but I'm going to buy it as a story. Yeah.
No, I think maybe you should write some.
Yeah.
Shannon said, my boyfriend's suit 3 hours before her cousin's wedding.
Wow.
We forgot the date, forgot suits, and so and they were so expensive in the shop, so they just went to a thrift store.
Jane says she got a doorstop that she named Varunka, and she's hideous and delightful. Varunka. Why is that name so weird?
Jamie says that she got 2 mustard yellow armchairs, which sound fun, except her sister just threw them away after she moved away.
How about, do garage sale Facebook groups count? I'm going to say they do based upon our previous conversation.
I think they do.
Colleen said they got a huge TV for free.
Whoa.
Because someone was moving and couldn't fit it in their truck.
What?
They couldn't fit it in their truck, so they're like, nah. Take it. That's a different level of money. At that point, like if you have money to just go, I don't know, moving this TV is a hassle.
It's like we got these 3 boys here.
Yeah.
What are they? 75ers?
75ers. Yeah.
If we were moving, we got everything in the truck, and we're like, oh my gosh. We would figure out a way.
We would figure out a way to take the TVs. But that's why thrift shops are so great, because some people don't figure out that way, and they just give you their stuff.
And Elizabeth said she got a kidney-shaped writing desk that she's currently refinishing. She wants to know if we want to see pictures, and we do. You can share those with us on the social medias at Take the Day Pod.
Yeah, my favorite answer tends to come from Michelle every week, and I'm sorry. But she said she got a pair of pink seersucker shorteralls that I rocked the F out of all summer in 2007. I
didn't know that overalls that were shorts were called shorteralls.
Shorteralls.
I had no idea. I thought they were just overalls that had.
But this was 13 years ago.
Yeah.
I thought seersucker was just like a southern thing, because we did down in the South. We
pink
occasionally do
seersucker shorteralls. Michelle, if you have pictures, I wouldn't mind seeing them.
Come
those
on.
sound fun.
That's
I
fantastic.
love it. Lots of fun suits. All sorts of fun stuff. If you want to share your thrift store finds with us, you can do that. Send it to us on the socials at Take the Day Pod. Maybe we'll retweet, reshare our favorite ones. We'll see. We are so active so far on the social medias.
Oh, man.
Gosh, someone just take it.
The best part of running a podcast network is getting to run all those social media accounts.
It's the worst. I was like, let's just make Deck the Hallmark like Bramble Jam.
$100 a week. We'll pay someone $100 a week to run all our social media accounts. It's a big offer.
I'll do it.
100. Will you?
No, for real, guys. $100 a week. Come on.
We'll do it. $100 a week.
Just do it.
It's real money.
Tax
free.
We did it, everybody. What? What is wrong with you? You can't say it on the air.
If you pay someone under $5,000 over the course of the year, I'm pretty sure you don't have to charge them taxes. So 2 weeks it would be you'd do it for free, because it'd be $5,000 even for the year. Getting into some tax code on Take the Day Off. We got to end because we promised to be under 20 minutes.
We do. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching on the YouTube. We'll be back tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Tomorrow's question is, will you write a bad poem about our podcast? We'll read those on the air. So go ahead and send those in if you are a Bramble Jam All Access member, or Bramble Jam Plus member, I'm sorry. And we always end every day with a Palaha coup from our good friend Chris Palaha. And so here he is. You guys take the day off, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Safe in his pocket, where I can feel God's heartbeat. I'm free from fear. Have a good day.
Take the day off.
is a Bramble Jam podcast. It's hosted by Dan and the Hunky Hunk Brand. You can listen to it ad-free by going to BrambleJamPlus.com. Shout out to Chris Palaha for the Palaha Cruise. Those are my favorite part of the episodes. I could just watch that all day long. It's amazing. He wakes up at 5 a.m. every day. Where's it? It's amazing. We'll be back tomorrow. Grover out.